let's just start with the biggest news. Where were you? What was your reaction when you heard about James Franklin and Penn State? And now what are your thoughts here a couple days removed about just the whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, I was at my parents' house and I was trying to focus on some other stuff, and then I got that notification across my timeline, and I was like, "Hey, I might have to step aside for just 1 second."
Yeah.
I mean, I think that we, in so many ways, live in a pre-Jimbo world, and now we're in a post-Jimbo world, where all of a sudden, after a team finally pulls the Band-Aid off and pays a $70 million buyout, it gives other programs and teams permission to do the same. Obviously, I mean, we talk so much about it, but there had been, I believe, only one other buyout ever paid that was more than $20 million, and that was Gus Malzahn's at Auburn. This one is $50 million, so more than double any non-Jimbo buyout historically. And this is the thing that gets really interesting about it, right? Is that yeah, you make that firing, you decide that you want to go in a new direction. I think that makes at least some sense. But now all of a sudden, you're sitting in a position where, one, midseason, you've got this great expensive roster that they're going to have to figure out. And two, and more importantly, you're going to have to find a guy who's not just better than James Franklin, but gives you $50 million more value than what James Franklin brought to the table. So that's not going to be easy. That's going to be a lot of pressure to put on whoever comes next. And ultimately, it's something that stood out to me a whole lot, not just when Franklin was fired, but also before, is Penn State has not won a national championship since 1986. They've been defined for their entire history by one coach, of course, that being Joe Paterno, and he's a top 5 coach in the history of college football. Well, what is this program outside of the greatest coach, one of the top 5 greatest ever, and one of the highest floor coaches in history? I don't know the answer to that question. Is this a program that should expect to win Big Ten and national championships? We're going to find out.